with what you guys have struggled with and what you guys are very open about, do you find the connection between a mental health issue and substances?
100%.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Like there's,
congratulations for 3 years
oh,
sober, man.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was, Steve can tell you like how depressed and down and anxious I was when I was drinking and doing drugs and stuff. And
Mhm.
like, that was the reason I drank and did drugs was because it was like filling that void. Like
Mhm.
I wouldn't feel any of that stuff when I was fucked up. And then like I tell people now, I'm like, you're not gonna find happiness at the bottom of that bottle, just so you know.
Mhm.
Like it's not there. I've been there, it's not there.
Mhm.
Um and it takes a while to figure that out, but once you do, it's it's the best decision I've made in my life, just putting it down. But yeah, there's 100% a correlation between addiction of any kind and mental health.
The artists that you guys talk to, the ones who know that you guys are straight edge, are clean and sober,
Mhm.
how do they respond to that?
Oh, they all love. I mean,
Beautifully.
we've talked to, yeah, they love it. I mean, John Ryan's straight edge.
Yeah.
There's members of Calling All Captains who are like our best friends there. I think three of the five members are
Okay.
straight. I mean, sober. There's almost every band we've talked to, there's a member in there that's sober. So they're all super supportive and, you know, super uplifting about it.
Yeah. And even if they're not sober or not edge or anything like that, they're like, shit, man. They're just super like pumped to just like see like where
Celebrate
we're
it.
at in life. And they're just like,
Right.
yeah, it's cool, man. They like it's cool to get someone who's like, oh, I'm not cool. We're just gonna talk. Like this is dope,
Right.
dude. Like it's just
Yeah.
awesome.
I've actually had artists off air tell me like, hey, don't tell anybody, but we're straight edge.
No shit.
And
Oh,
I'm like,
Why?
why
why
not
won't
tell
you?
anyone?
Yeah, why won't you talk about it? And they're just like, we just don't want to deal with it. We don't want to deal with the questions. We don't want to deal with, if they have sex with their girlfriend, then they're not edge
Yeah.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
or
I can see
coffee.
that. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, man, it's our secret, like cool. And
I got you.
like you should come out because I think that, for me, I was a big Rancid kid growing up
Hmm.
Mhm.
and always to hear their positions on that stuff that they were very, they were drunk during Op Ivy basically. And then with Rancid, they really became very sober, if you will. They'll call it sober. And that kind of
Yeah.
was like, well, they can do it. Like that's who I kind of looked up to when everybody else was getting into hip hop and, smoking
Mhm.
pot and doing all of that stuff. And yeah, when John, after the interview actually with John from Keep Flying, I was like, bro, you're straight edge. Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
why didn't we talk about that? You dork. We talked about
Yeah.
we talked about all the people you don't like in the industry. We didn't even talk about you being straight edge and touring, because that's got to be the hardest thing is you're always
Right.
playing in these bars and clubs and everything, and it's all like right there for you
Yeah.
guys.